let us begin now the next part, surds. Now if 5 is a rational number and square root 5 if you find out, root 5 is irrational. Now if you take 4 as a rational number, then square root of 4 is equal to 2, which is again rational number. So thus we see that square root of any number when you take, either it can be rational or irrational. Now square root of any number is rational if that number is a perfect square. Like square root of 1 is 1, square root of 4 is 2, square root of 9 is 3, square root of 16 is 4, and so on. And if you take any non-perfect square rational numbers like square root of 3, square root of 5, square root of 6, square root of 17, square root of 80, all these are the irrational numbers. So if n is an integer greater than 1 and if a is a positive real number, then nth root of a is x, and then it is written as x raised to power n is equal to a, or nth root of a is equal to x. If a is a positive rational number and nth root of x, a is x, and if x is an irrational number, then x is called as a surd. So root 5, root 6, root 7, all these are surds. Now in a surd, nth root of a, the symbol is called as the radical sign, and n is called as the order of the radicand, and this a is called as the radicand. So if a is equal to 7 and n is equal to 3, then cube root of 7 is surd, because cube root of 7 is an irrational number. Now if you take a is equal to 27 and n is equal to 3, then cube root of 27 is not a surd, because cube root of 27 is equal to 3 is not a irrational number. So fourth root of 8 when you take, then fourth root of a is also a irrational number. So fourth root of 8 is also a surd. Now this year we are going to study surds of order 2 only. This means root 3, root 7, root 42, etc. Now these surds of order 2, they are called as the quadratic surds. Now for solving, next we will see how to find out the simplest form of a surd. Now you must know the squares of all the numbers from 1 to 30 before doing this. Is that clear? Now 48, write down this 48 as the product of two numbers such that one should be a perfect square and the other number. So 48 means what? 16 into 3. So square root of 16 into square root of 3. Square root of 16 is how much? 4. 4 root 3 is the simplest form of root 48. Now 98 you can write it as square root of 49 into 2. So square root of 49 into 2, this is equal to 7 root 2. So root 2, root 3, root 5, these type of surds are in the simplest form which cannot be simplified further. Then similar or the like surds. Now similar or the like surds means two surds are said to be like if their order is equal and the radicands are equal. For example, in this one, root 2 minus 3 root 2, 4 upon 5 root 2 are some like surds because their radicands here, order of all the surds is 2. So these and their radicand is what? 2. 2 is also same everywhere. So these are called as the like surds. Then another example of the like surds you can take here, root 3, root 5, 3 root 5, 4 root 5. These are also the similar and the like surds. Clear? Now the simplest form of the surd, if order of the surd and the radicand are equal, then the surds are said to be similar or like surds. Now next we will see about the comparison of the two surds. Now in comparison of the two surds, here consider this one, 6 root 2 and 5 root 5. Now 6 square of 6 is how much? 36. So 6 you write it as square root of 36 into root 2. And this 5 root 5 you write it as square root of 5 square is how much? 25. So root 25 into root 5. So this is now square root of 72 and this is square root of 125. Now the radical sign of both the surds is same. Just compare the radicands. 72 is less than 125. So square root of 72 is also less than square root of 125. So 6 root 2 is less than 5 root 5. Now consider this example now. 8 root 3 and square root of 192. Now 8 you will write 8 square is how much? 64. So square root of 64 into root 3. And here on the right side you will get square root of 192. Now 64 into 3 is 192. And now both the surds here 192 they are equal. So square root of 192 is equal to square root of 192. So therefore 8 root 3 is equal to root 192. Now consider this third example now. Square root of 49 into root 7 root 2 and 5 root 3. 7 means what? Square root of 49 into root 2. And then on the right side you get square root of 25 into root 3. Then root 98 and root 75. Now 98 is greater than 75. So 7 root 2 is greater than 5 root 3. Now next we will see here about the operations on like surds. Now operations, mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division can be done on like surds. Now consider this example now. 7 root 3 plus 29 root 3. Now 7 root 3 plus 29 root 3. Here the rational numbers are 7 and 29. And 7 and 29 you write down in the bracket. 7 plus 29 into root 3. So 7 plus 29 is 36 root 3. Means you have to just add the rational numbers. Now simplify. 7 root 3 minus 29 root 3. So 7 minus 29 into root 3. So minus 22. 7 minus 29 is minus 22 root 3. Now simplify. 13 root 8 plus 1 upon 2 root 8 minus 5 root 8. Now all these surds are also like surds where radicand is 8. So 13 plus 1 by 2 minus 5 into root 8 you do. Now LCM of this one denominator is 2. 2 into 13 is 26 plus 1 minus again 2 into 5 is 10. 26 plus 1 is 27 minus 10. So that is 27 minus 10, that is 17 upon 2 root 8. Now 8 you can write as 4 into 2. So take out 2 outside for this square root of 4. So 2 and 2 will cancel. This is equal to 17 root 2. Now let us see this fourth example now. 8 root 5 plus root 20 minus square root of 125. Now 8 root 5. Now this all these surds we will simplify first. So 20 means here 4 into 5. So plus 2 root 5 minus 25 into 5. So 5 root 5. So 8 plus 2 minus 5 into root 5. So this is 8 plus 2 is 10 minus 5 is 5 root 5. Now multiply the surds. Root 27 into root 42. Now root 27 into root 42. So this is multiply. Take both the surds inside the square root of sign. So 7 into 7 into 6, that is 7 will come out 7 root 6. Now divide the surds. Root 125 divided by 5. So both the radicands take under the square root sign. So 125 upon 5 is 25. Square root of 25 is 5. So thus we see this way you can solve.